Welcome to a small tips guide for new and old players alike. In this video, we're going to be going over some simple yet overlooked tips for newcomers and veterans. These tips will help you clear Saga mode faster, more efficient, and hopefully give you some better insight on the game. Tribes isn't an easy game at first, but with a little help, you'll be on your way to a day 4 or day 6 clear in no time. Let's go ahead and get started. Tip number 1 is barricades. Barricades are very important. Barricades make you clear Saga way faster. Remember, blue bags drop for all players, so make sure to share them if you're in a multiplayer game. They're a very quick way to get your quarry or your bridge up very quickly. Mark these locations via minimap in multiplayer to show locations of down barricades to share with your friends. Tip number 2, use every effigy you see. These come in red, yellow, and blue varieties. Red being health, yellow being speed, blue being mana. You're not going to use these later on. You're going to see them, pass them up, maybe save them for later. Don't pull a Skyrim. See them, use them. You'll never come back to them later. They're very useful. If you run into a red effigy, for instance, before a camp, it can actually save your life and save you a bunch of souls. Tip number 3, activate every shrine. This goes without saying. I've seen this lots of times in games. I've even done it myself. Sometimes I'll skip a shrine. They give you XP, they give you fast travel. Activate them. Tip number 4, learn the quest. Actually take the time to read the quest, understand exactly what they require, and then do them. Don't worry about the quest rewards. You're only looking for the quest fragments, meaning if you get a witch hunt, get it. That's the easiest quest I've found so far. Maybe you'll find some more easy ones, but learn the quest. It'll help you save some time. Tip number 5, down enemy camps for easy souls, potions, runes, materials. Camps come in all sorts of varieties for challenge. If you look at the mini-map and you see a small campfire, that means the camp's probably pretty easy. Also take into account the power level of the area that you're in. That takes into account the difficulty of each camp. Medium camps are generally fairly simple, and large camps most of the time actually have 2 treasure chests in them, meaning more souls, more chances at loot, more chances at runes, and so on and so forth. So make sure that you're clearing camps as you're progressing on gathering materials for your bridge. They'll come in handy. Also, don't forget that each treasure chest actually drops a lot of arrows too. Not each and every one of them, but they drop arrows, they drop ramps, etc. that you can use to gain more souls later on. Arrows are my particular favorite. I think they honestly sell for too much at the vendor, but you know, they're pretty useful. Going back to the difficulty of these camps, don't take them on too early. I do this still a lot. I get a little bit too cocky when taking on bigger camps, and well, honestly, if you die one time, that can set you back a lot. So make sure that you're ready for the area before you take it on, and if you get in trouble, don't worry about backing up and coming back later. Tip number 6, farm Lenorms for a quick lightning weapon. This is a strategy that I used to use all the time when I first started, and it still works just fine. Lightning weapons are very strong. They help you defend the base really easy at night, and if you get one before day 4, I'm looking at you, axe number 2. I don't know exactly what it's called. The Nornir axe. Nornir axe 1 and 2 are very, very handy to take out enemies on the first blood moon, day 4. You can find Lenorms in the swamp areas or the flooded lands. They're fairly easy to kill. Just keep an eye out for them. Don't get overwhelmed. Tip number 7, do your event quests, particularly the stag. It's a very easy quest to do. Usually you just run up, talk to a stag. You're going to need these event quest fragments, or event fragments I should say, to finish Fenrir's gate. Do them. Honor the stag. Tip number 8, upgrade facilities. This is more so for solo or duo games, but upgrading your facilities can help you a lot. I tend to do them in the quarry, farm, then lumberyard order. In a duo or a solo, if you're in a Saga run, you only really need the quarry. It's not even really needed. You can actually farm the materials via barricades if you get lucky, but to take RNG factor out, build that quarry early. I'm saying like day 2 early, maybe even day 1 if you're quick. They actually help you out a lot. Well, the quarry anyway. Step number 9, build a gate and towers, especially if you're playing solo. A gate can actually help you so much in solo play, especially before day 4. Just a single gate. It may slow down your bridge process, maybe. The way I see it, the less you need to be in the base, the more materials you can farm. It helps you out a lot. Building a single gate and maybe an archer tower or 2 if needed can save you a lot of time. It actually creates only 2 points of contention for you to defend, especially on a blood moon where things can get really overwhelming. So we're going to have 2 points to contend instead of 3. It is way, way easier on you. Like I said earlier, combine this with a, say, Nornir axe 1 or 2, or any kind of lightning weapon. Your first blood moon on day 4 should be kind of a cakewalk for you. It's a bit tough if you don't know about it, but hey, if you know about it, you know. Knowledge is power. And these big guys right here are power too. Watch out for them. They hit, they hurt. Tip number 10, be careful if you actually choose to go into a hideout. Hideouts are, well, really risky. Number 1, you have to learn the layout of the hideout. And then if you're actually going for like a day 4, day 5, day 6 clear, like a quick clear, you have to hope that you actually don't die in these hideouts. It's very, very easy to do. This tip, I'm going to go into a little bit of a longer explanation why I believe buying hideout fragments is better, but as you can see right there, things can damn near one-shot you here. This is actually without armor, but even with armor, it's still pretty dangerous. You can get into a sticky situation. One death can lead to an extra day of farming or more, depending on how many souls you may have lost. But that's to say, doing a hideout isn't impossible. Even if you know the layout, of course. Like I said, it could be time consuming. Just be careful if you do choose to do the hideout. If you don't, it will cost you about 7,500 souls to purchase all the hideouts from a coastal vendor. And of course, you have to seek out the coastal vendor itself. Hideouts are way more easier, in my opinion, to find. See a desert location? There you go. There's probably a hideout there. Like I said, though, be very careful. To get the hideout fragments that you need, if you choose to do a hideout, you have to clear every enemy in the location of the 3rd floor. That includes usually trolls, sometimes werewolves, lots of goblins, annoying little goblins. But just be careful when you go in. Just kind of showcasing the level 3 floor here so you kind of know what you're getting into if you've never seen a hideout before. It's not too tough, but you have to be very careful. Yeah. See how long that floor 3 just took me? Go buy your hideout fragments, please. I think it's way faster. Good XP though. And hey, sometimes there's a quest for a golden chain, which you need to do in this dungeon. So hey, there's that too. And to finish it up, make sure you have yourself a plan. That's the biggest tip I can give you. The bridge requires a grand total of 2,500 souls, 50 cut stone, 30 wrought iron, 10 ancient cores. As you're doing the bridge requirements, make sure you're working on the layer requirements at the same time. They require 15 Jotun fragments, 5 hideout fragments, 50 event fragments, 25 quest fragments, and there you go. You can finally get to Finra. As I said, collect layer requirements as you farm for the bridge. Consider purchasing hideout fragments versus doing the hideout. 7,500 souls for 5 from a coastal vendor. That's my general strategy whenever I go into a Saga game. It may help you to do these. It may not. Maybe you have your own plan. Maybe it's even faster. but having a plan before you set out will actually save you so much time. In ending, I want to say thank you for watching this video. I really do hope that it helps you out. If you need any further tips or tricks, you can check us out on Twitch. We actually stream there. That's kind of my main gig these days. Stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 2 p.m. PDT to about 8 p.m. PDT. So it's 6 hours a day, 5 days a week. We're playing a lot of tribes right now. If you need a good crew to play with, if you're looking for those day 4 clears, swing on by. Hang out with the good people's crew a little bit. We also have a Discord you can hang out with and kind of communicate, getting some games going up there if you'd please. The description has all the links that you're needing below. Check those out. And if you wouldn't mind, if you did enjoy this video, toss us a subscribe or a like or favorite. All that good stuff. You know, the hit the bell, all that noise. Anyway, again, thanks for watching. Hopefully it helped. You guys enjoy and hopefully get yourself some quick Saga wins.